I'm excited to share with you a group of wedding cake professionals who offer much more than just beautiful cakes. These incredible individuals are called Gold Standard Wedding Cake Bakers. They are cake artists and bakers from all over the USA who have fully endorsed and embraced the first set of powerful wedding cake standards and business practices for the wedding cake industry. Keep in mind, these are not just any bakers or cake artists. They are the only group of skilled craftspeople and business-wise bakers in the country who guarantee, yes, I said guarantee, their wedding cakes with a smile. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Now you can see why I was so thrilled to share this with you. More than a group of bakers, they are a movement of bakers who once believed being good enough would deserve your business. Now they realize they need to be great to earn your business. With that in mind, Gold Standard Wedding Cake Bakers are the owners or executives of retail bakeries, cake boutiques, home bakeries, and grocery store chains who agree you deserve to receive a level of gold standard excellence, regardless of the price you pay for your wedding cake. The written guarantee I talked about earlier ensures your wedding cake will look and taste as you expect and deserve. It isn't a promise based on a bakery's reputation, their verbal pledge, or because they were referred by a friend or a wedding vendor. It's a Gold Standard Wedding Cake Baker's humble way of saying thank you for placing your trust and confidence in them and demonstrating how they stand behind their quality standards and practices. Try getting that from just any baker. Just think about it. Why wouldn't a baker guarantee their wedding cake in writing if they truly believed their cakes and services are that exceptional? If you're wondering what the challenging standards and business practices are to be a Gold Standard Wedding Cake Baker, they're listed in your free downloadable book, How to Buy the Picture Perfect Wedding Cake Guaranteed. Keep in mind, it's the standards and practices that separates the bakers who qualify as Gold Standard bakers and those who believe what they are providing for you is good enough, which is code for it's fine. For example, when you found a bridal gown you were excited about and then put it on for your mother or friends and they said the gown is fine, was that a big letdown? Was that the reaction you wanted to hear, or were you looking for oohs and ahs? The same can be said for your baker. Gold Standard bakers provide memories of oohs and ahs for you and your guests, while too many other providers of cakes say that, it's just fine. As Mr. Otto says in his book, if a person who owns or manages a business does not possess the mindset to be the greatest, how great do you think you'll be treated? So why do you think a bride would buy a wedding cake from someone who doesn't really care to be the best they can be? Well, the answer is simple. Just like most brides are not aware of our free materials to teach them how to find a great wedding cake baker, most brides have never been told what the mindset should be of the cake artist or baker they should buy from. Again, it's not your fault. You simply didn't know, but now that you do, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Anyway, you probably already know How to Buy the Picture Perfect Wedding Cake Guaranteed is hailed as revolutionizing the way brides are buying wedding cakes. Oh, by the way, if you haven't downloaded it yet, do it right now. Otherwise, you're missing out on one heck of a read. Believe me, you'll feel great to be in control of choosing someone to make your cake. Also, if you don't have a Gold Standard Wedding Cake Baker in your city or town, the book and accompanying materials will provide a yardstick to judge all the bakers you'll be interviewing. Since the standards are tough as nails, most bakers begin as Silver Standard Wedding Cake Bakers. They are wedding cake specialists who agree you deserve guaranteed satisfaction and are in the process of installing standards of Gold Standard excellence over the next 12 months. They are a work in progress and deserve your highest consideration. Here's a very important point. Don't automatically assume Gold Standard bakers are an elitist group that command prices twice or 3 times that of other bakeries. They don't. You see, it's not about the money. Cake artists and bakers become Gold Standard Wedding Cake Bakers because they are passionate about making wedding cakes and serving you to the best of their abilities. Furthermore, they are thrilled to belong to a like-minded group of bakers who puts brides like you first. In fact, they encourage you to compare them to any wedding cake providers around. Like I said at the beginning, they realize they need to be great to earn your business, not just fine. But don't take my word for it. After you read through your free materials, I highly advise you give one a call and see for yourself. If there's any more information we can provide for you, please contact Naomi at weddingcake.org.